morning. It is Sunday morning, December 21st. Days are getting foggy. I am really tired this morning. I am definitely struggling. We had a great second show last night, but I think all the late nights are starting to catch up with me, and it's been rough. So I am gonna make myself some coffee and read my Bible and the newspaper, and I'm all ready for church. After church, when we get home, I was able to make my grocery list last night. Actually, I brought my laptop with me, and I edited yesterday's vlog and made my grocery list because I have really long chunks of waiting in this particular show. I'm in 4 different pieces, but it's 2 in the first half and 2 in the second half, and they are totally clustered together. So it's a lot of sitting and waiting for me this year, which is fine. So I brought my laptop and I edited Vlogmas and I created my grocery list. I got to give it a once over to see if I'm missing anything, but I would like to get those groceries taken care of this afternoon when we get home from church, and before we have to hit the performance venue at 3. So for now, I am going to have my coffee and wake up a little bit. Well, it is 2:30 or 2:24, not quite 2:30, but close enough. We just got back from getting all of the groceries done that we need. I have about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes until we need to leave to head out for the last show. Now, this is going to be like the shortest days vlog, I think, of the entire season, and it's just, I don't have a lot of opportunity to take extraneous footage. Maybe tomorrow, when I'm having a cozy day at home, I'll have a chance to take some of what I'm doing. But I did want to get my Advents open. The daylight, it's beautiful, sunny. It's cold though. So it's a good opportunity for me to do it now, because when I get home, it's going to be dark. So day 21, Emma's Yarns. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold off and not start this until after Christmas. I really kind of want to have some self-discipline, but I don't know. Nice red and oranges. This is going to make a great quilt, great blanket. So, and my Little Mermaid, day 21 from Fangirl Fiber. Today is Flotsam. We had Jetsam back on day 17. Today we have Flotsam. I don't remember what color Jetsam was. Purples and blues, I think, right? Or blues and greens. But we're in kind of a purple vein. Yeah. Purple and blue with a little bit of black, which is very fitting, and giving that Flotsam is a little on the evil side. So, all right, I am going to string those up. I should show you. I haven't done this in a little while. Let's take a look. Here, we'll string them together so you can see. This will make today's vlog a little more interesting. Here is my, where's the end? If I can find it. This is my Emma's Yarn Advent. There we go. So look at all those beautiful colors together. Aren't they fantastic? All right, so Emma's Yarn today was the red. Let's add her in. I'm just using one of my cords for my interchangeable needles, an extra cord. So there it is on the end. And my Fangirl Fiber. I'll string it before I hold it up, so you can see it all added in. And this one is a lovely fade as well. Look how fun these colors are. There we go, get that one in there. Oops, this, ooh, haha, good thing I got the end stopper on there. This one I am going to use, I'm pretty sure, for the, I don't remember what the name of it was now. It was a shawl that I saw just before Vlogmas or Advent started. I think Nitty Natty had posted it. I've got a link somewhere. And I'm hoping that the full skein that comes with Fangirl fibers is a big enough contrast with all of the colors, because then the shawl that I selected has a contrast yarn that runs all the way through. You need a full skein of something. So if not, I am gonna be hunting for a contrast yarn that I can use there. And then this one is going to be that quilt. I got a bunch of yarn in from Knit Picks that I ended up ordering a couple of days ago. I got some of the bear yarn, and I think that is gonna be my neutral for this quilt. So there, look at them all in my basket. They are really, they don't really quite fit, but it's been fun to shove them in here. So, all right, I have 15 minutes. I'm gonna sit, and I've got a polar that I started, and I'm probably just gonna play some silly games on my iPad. I'm gonna save my stripe knitting for when I get home. I have been bringing my socks with me to the show for those days where I didn't get the stripe done before, but those were evening rehearsals and performances. Actually, I think it was just during the rehearsals. I think for both performance days, I was able to get it done. But because our show is at 4, we should be home shortly after 7, definitely by 7:30. So I'm hoping we can sit, maybe we can watch a Christmas movie to unwind, and I can get my stripe done, and maybe I can assemble my gnome. The final clue for that dropped yesterday, and it's just the assembly instructions. If I don't get it assembled today, I'll do it tomorrow. So it really is going to depend on my mood. So I don't know what else I am going to catch between now and when I get home. There's really not a whole lot of video I can take during the show or at the show without catching people, and I'm trying to be cognizant of that. So I've tried to capture a few little snippets here and there. So I may or may not be able to find something different to show you guys today. But I can probably catch some video of me knitting when I get home. So I may or may not check in, but I know this is the first of the half, so you'll still have tomorrow's stuff combined with this video. So if I don't talk to you again until tomorrow, I hope you have a lovely day. Morning. It is December 22nd, Monday. I am all done with all of my shows. We had a great closing show last night, came home, and my husband and I relaxed. We watched It's a Wonderful Life. I cry every time. Why do I cry every time? I've seen that movie I don't know how many times. And the end of the movie always gets me. Anyway, neither here nor there. I am settled in. My husband just left for work. I've had my coffee and I did my Bible reading, my paper, and I have all day long to just sit and relax. The best part is my daughter and her husband and her little dog come in this evening around dinner time, so I'm very much looking forward to that. They're going to be around for the next week. But for right now, I'm going to settle in. I have my sock knitting I think I'm going to do first. And I might start my blanket. I don't know if I cannot. So I got 4, I think it was 4 of these Stroll Bear skeins. Maybe I'll just wind it up, see what happens. Who am I joking, right? If I just take the first one off and then I can hold it next to it, most of the rest, I don't have to wind them all. I just need to wind the first one just so I can do the first day. Yeah, it's probably gonna happen. But I'm very much looking forward to relaxing, and I think I'm gonna binge watch like Christmas movies all day long. A lot of the cartoon are animated, I suppose is the better word for it, right? I got home last night and I actually was Googling and pulling up all my different streaming services and making myself a list of where I could find what Christmas movies. So I know exactly where to go to find what I'm looking for, and I think I only need to buy one. So that is what my day is shaping up to be today. I will try to catch some video as much as I can, but it's gonna probably look the same because I don't plan to move from this chair for the better part of the day. Well, good afternoon. It is 12:15. I've had a delightful morning. I got the stripes done on my socks and I started my blanket project. Here, let me show you that. I wanted to open my advents too, but I have done the first 2 squares. Look how cool they look. This was actually a whole lot easier than it looks like it would be. Super easy, so much fun. I think this is gonna be a fun project. I was contemplating on how I was going to organize everything, and it occurred to me, I've got like a lap full of things here. Where did it go? I had a pouch. It fell on the floor. Well, I don't know where it is now. Oh, here it is. That my very first advent that I did 2 Christmases ago came in these little pouches right here. Here's my day 1. And they're little drawstring pouches with the numbers already on them. So I am easily able to wind up my color, drop it in the little pouch, and it's gonna stay organized as to what color it is. Because the way this project is done is you go back and forth using multiple colors, multiple days, and different blocks. So I am gonna follow the advent plan. There probably, I would imagine, is a way that you could go through and you could knit with all the colors or crochet with all the colors. I don't know, maybe not. But anyway, this is gonna help me stay organized with this. And then so I got them in a pouch here. Those are all my little bags with the numbers. And then for my individual squares, I put it in my little mermaid bag that I got. I took out, because there's 16 different squares, I took out a bunch of bags. These are the cotton bags that my yarn comes in from my Yarnable subscription. And I attached a little hang tag. Oh, is my number upside down? I can't tell. Anyway, I wrote the number on the bag, so I know what square. As I finish these, I can drop them into the square, because again, the daily Advent crocheting tells you what square number this goes to. So I'm pretty excited because I think it's going to keep me very organized. So these are the little tags, and I get them Staples, any office supply store, a little box. And I want to say I got 2 of the boxes, and it was like, I don't know, $3 a piece or something. And this is still my first box. They are super, super handy. I use them all the time. If I have more than 25 or 30 grams of leftover yarn, I usually will attach a little hang tag on it with the name of the yarn, the colorway name, to just kind of identify it. And then I can go back to Ravelry and check more details, but then I can throw the tag away, because obviously if you've got a little ball that's wound, you know, the tag isn't going to stay with it really well. So that's how I identify these. I put them on my hand spun to help me keep track of yardage and all the things. So super, super convenient. So those I can put away. I left out to show you. And then I did wind up my Bear Essentials yarn the Bear yarn in, is it the Essentials? I can't remember. It's from Knit Picks anyway. I got 4 skeins of this. So that is this project. Super fun. I will continue with this one here in a little bit, but let's open my Advents while the light is good. So here is my Little Mermaid day 22 from Fangirl Fibers. Today is Daughters of Triton. Oh, interesting. So we've had the individual girls, each with their own color, and now we have a combined. Oh, look at these blues. So pretty. All right. And then my Emma's yarns, day 22. We'll see what other color is going in this blanket eventually. Ooh, pretty pink. So fun. What was really convenient with the way that I'm storing these yarns is I wanted to start with days 1 color, right? But I am adding to this end, and I didn't want to have to take them off all to get to the last one. But because I have the stopper on the other end, I was very easily able to just unscrew my stopper, pull off my color, and screw it back on. So pro tip there. And I know that the one closest to the stopper is the earliest color, not day color, right? So that is working out super well for that. I'm probably going to keep these once I get them all on here. I'm going to keep them on this one. This one's a little bit shorter, but it's going to hold, and I'll just add a stopper on this one, and then I'll keep them all together. So, all right. I am probably going to make myself a smoothie here, I think, in a little bit for some lunch. My daughter and her husband are on their way. They left a little earlier than I expected they were. She didn't actually tell me what time they planned to leave, just what time that they were going to arrive. But they've been on the road for a few hours, and it looks like they're in Stamford, Connecticut right now. I just checked. Looks like they've done a stop, and they're about 4 hours away. They're traveling with the dog, so I would anticipate they will probably stop one more time, maybe in a couple of hours. But either way, I think that's going to have them here around 4:30 or 5 o'clock. So super, super exciting. So, all right, that is where I'm at right now.
It is about 4 o'clock. My daughter is about 45 minutes away. So getting ever closer. I have been having a fantastic day. I finished my gnome. I've worked on a couple more squares. I even pulled out my Deck the Halls shawl and got a couple rows done on that. And a hexie. I did a hexie too. So I've touched a lot of different projects all day long. I think I have made the decision that I am going to wrap up Vlogmas today. We have a lot of family time coming up in the next couple of days, and I don't want to put my family in the spotlight. I don't think they really want to be in the spotlight. And so I think it's going to mean that it will be tricky to grab any additional vlog footage. And frankly, I don't know that I want to think about it. I think I want to be very present for the next several days. I don't want to have to think about editing or any of that. I may try to get a little bit later today. Maybe I can get some of my daughter's dog. He's the cutest little thing. His name is Nilo, N-E-L-O, Nilo. So I might capture a little bit. We're going to be making gingerbread cookies the next couple of days, so we're probably going to put the batter together tonight. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I think I am going to sign off for this season. Thank you so very much for joining me for Vlogmas. I am hoping actually next week to film an actual podcast. I drop my episodes on Thursdays, so I should be able to do that because my daughter leaves on Monday, and then I have the entire week off, so I may not even film until Tuesday or Wednesday. Anyway, so that will work. But yeah, please join me. Please subscribe. And again, you can find me on Instagram, and Ravelry is Knittin Michelle, KNITTINMICHELLE. I hope that whatever you're doing and wherever you are, you have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever it is that you celebrate, or not. Happy Hanukkah. I think we're still in Hanukkah. There's an end today. It might end today. All of the things. Enjoy your season, and I will see you soon.